Look what I bought. Sight unseen. Local scooter dealer here in Ripon, Modern Motorsports. Jim told me he had a Vespa for sale. Actually, he said he had it out in the family barn. So he's had it only for, well, several years, but not that many. He buys and sells scooters all the time, and he was thinking about rescuing this one. And he's decided to let it go. So I asked him to give me a call if you want to sell it, and he did. So Piaggio? I don't know. If you know how to pronounce that, let me know. You can text it to me. I'll be able to read it better. Anyways, it's the P200E, which in my mind means maybe a 200cc engine. So this is literally the first time I'm looking at this thing. He dropped it off this morning. I've been building a shed, and so I finally decided, let's take a look at this bad boy. Alright, so it has a title, yay. It has keys, yay. It has, that's right, 1,300 miles. Sweet. The paint on it's very nice. There's no rust that I can see. Some blemishes here. I think it's all going to just polish up awesome. You know, that's all going to come off. Just dirty. So, let's pop open the seat. I think you push the button here. Oh, there you go. Alright. I mean, this seat, look at this thing. It's cherry. No rips or tears. Just a little bit of the leather care. Everything is just spotless in this thing. So, yay. Until you get to that thing. Let's take a look. Alright, before we do that, let's take a look at this. I don't know whose plate this is, so I don't care. Look it up. I think that says 84. Oh, 94. Okay. This is let's see what date this thing is. It looks like right here, 79. So 94, it has been on the road. That would be a guess. So let's look at the gas tank. Oh, not good. It smells pretty bad. So it looks like two screws. Take that out. It'll be fine. So now, how do you take these covers off? Some sort of pull it out. Oh, there you go. Let me set you up. Hold on. little arm here goes in the hole, kind of hooks itself in there. All right, Mr. Motor, how you doing? Is the kickstart? Nothing. So I'm going to pull the plug out, see what I can find. Before I do that, let's look on the other side. Let's see what's over there. Okay. There you go. All right. Oh, air tire and a cracked battery. Yeah, she's the strap is gone. The battery's cracked. But good. The tire doesn't look bad. I don't see any dry rot. The ones on the bike look okay too. So good move. All right, pull that plug out. So it pretty sure this is a two-stroke engine. It has a I think I locked it. It has an oil tank. So that looks pretty fouled out. Could have been just a fuel oil mixture was too high or something. Alright, I'm all out of Marvel's mystery oil, so I'm going to just try some PB Blaster. Yeah, magically that fast. Oh, let that sit. Alright, that's all I wanted to get done today. I have all the other projects going, but I wanted to get some sort of lubrication into that cylinder. Well, this is all shot. That's the air cleaner. I have to take that off. Ah, that's another video. I'll probably get back to this in a week or so, so we'll see you then. Kidding. I gotta take the covers off. I just want to see the carburetor. The throttle is kind of stiff. Let's just see what's in here. Right, well, isn't that just the cutest little carburetor? Oil line, I think. Throttle cables, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, there it moved. Sweet. I'll get some lube on it while it sits until I get to it. Well, I think the carb's going to have to come out no matter what. So, alright, just wanted to see what was in there. I was going to take this cover off. Oh, baby. Don't think that's going to be easy to get back in. No critters. I was hoping to find a mouse nest in there. Somehow stopping the engine from turning. I got nothing. It's all clean. I think I have to take this whole shroud off of here to get the carburetor out. Dang. Yeah. Let's keep going. Dang. All nice and clean. Give me a damn squirrel nut when I want one. There you go, that'll work. Oh, I gotta let it soak. I have other projects to do. Dang. All right. What did we just learn? It's not something simple. Alright, it's been about 4 days since the last recording, and this thing's froze up solid. I've been putting Marvel's Mystery Miracle Save Me fluid in the spark plug. The spark plug seems to be in the down position, okay? Which means the fluid I dumped in here is just going right down into the exhaust. And I can see the rust on the exhaust has magically gotten wet. So, the only other thing is it could be a stuck flywheel or a stuck head piston. So, I'm going to pull this head off here and see what's under here. Missed that one. All right. Sweet. Well, it's got some buildup. 1,300 miles. Let's take a look inside this bad boy. Yeah, just what I figured. Let me go get some more light. Hold on. Alright. Here's what we have. You know, I have seen worse rust. I mean, there's definitely rust there. And still have the piston move. I mean, you can still see the gap in the piston here. I'm going to lube that all up again. Let's see if I can't get the thing to turn. My problem might be here. This is a flywheel, and it might be seized on the magneto. So I'm also going to take this apart and pull that flywheel off of there. I've been waiting for the service manual, so it should be here like Monday. And I don't want to wait. So I'm gonna start by soaking this and see if that breaks everything else free, because, you know, here we are. Big ass can. This thing's gonna smoke like crazy when I do fire it up. I dumped about 3 ounces of marbles down here into the cylinder. You know it's all just sitting right down there in that exhaust pipe. So what do you say? Find a piece of wood that fits in there, give it a whack. That does not want to move. All right. Well, that's all I can do with it now. Is that the gasket? Because I don't see a gasket on here. It stands up a little bit. You can see the ridge right there. There's no gasket. This is why a guy needs to own a service manual to figure this crap out. It's just taking too long to get here. So, alright. So I just had a thought that if it's like my Suzuki's, these bolts go all the way through and this jug should slide off, right? So, if the piston is stuck in the jug, when I try to kick it, the whole jug should move forward on me. Nothing. So, put it into second gear here. Getting nothing. No movement at all out of that guy. Alright, so I still think I'm stuck in the flywheel and not in the cylinder, because I think what I just did will move the cylinder off the crank. So I gotta get me a flywheel puller for this bad boy. Dang. In either case, I have to take the cylinder off to hold it and clean it, because you can't run it with the rust in there. So I'm going to pull the flywheel off, and hopefully that's what seasoned me up. And not a seized crank, which it could be. They ran it without oil. It's an injected bike and it has oil in the tank, but that doesn't mean the oiler was working. So 1,300 miles, that's like the second tank full. It's like maybe they weren't breaking in the engine properly. So dang. Alright, there we are. Give it another try later. Alright, a little more work on the Vespa. The cylinder here seems to be pretty good. I'm going to have to pull the exhaust off and pull the jug off. I want to try and get this flywheel off. I borrowed a kit from a friend of mine. And we're going to see if we can't figure out how this comes apart. Did I pull the... I swear to you, that's the first time I've ever done that. Just put the right part at the right place at the right time. Alright. Go see if I can pull that out of there. That'll be interesting. Well, that came off nice and easy, didn't it? Thought for sure it was going to give me a hard time. Rats. Surely hoping that's what was seized up on me. A little goober stuff here. Nope. Still seized. Darn! Really wanted it to be the flywheel. It's got a little bit of rust in here. Not the problem. Darn it, rats. Wrinkle parts. Alright. I'm going to have to come back at this. Pull the jug off. Pull the exhaust off. Pull the jug off. These bolts here are loose, so they go all the way through. Alright. Move on to the next thing. Alright, working on the Vespa. I'm not sure where I left off on the last video, but I've come to the conclusion that the engine is seized at the crank. So I need to take this half of the engine apart and see what's going on in there. Detailed instructions online. I got the service manual in last week, been reading about it. I need to buy a couple of special tools, or maybe I can find a way to borrow one or whatever. So it's late September and I'm cleaning up my garage. You may have seen this video already, but now it's time to put the toys away. I need to fit 2 cars into this garage. So to store this bike, I'm simply gonna lubricate the cylinder, put the head back on it, finger tight bolts, and park it in the shed back there. And it'll have to do for the winter. Don't recall if I did a video on this. The fuel tank cleaned up really nicely on here. So all that's in the fuel tank right now is a little bit of 2-stroke gasoline. So it's just got something in there to keep it from rusting. But I thought I was going to have to use POR 15 on that tank, it was so bad. And it cleaned up wonderfully. So for as clean as this bike is, I don't know how that engine is seized up. So, but that's for 2020 videos. 2022 videos. Next spring. Alright, just gonna get it ready for winter. I know there's nothing in the tank. I'm gonna use this chain lube. That should stick to that cylinder pretty good. I want to put the head on here just to keep the rodents out. Let's go in the shed. So, only takes a minute to screw on the head, for crying out loud. Alright, that only has to keep the mice out, because the exhaust pipe is open. They didn't want a critter crawling in there and making a nest in the exhaust. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the side cover off. And store it with the cover off, because I don't have a lot of room in my shed and I'm afraid I'm going to scratch this if I leave it on there. So let's go do that. Alright, so around the back of my garage here is my new shed. Well, new to me. This is a 7-foot by 3-foot shed. I'm pretty sure I can fit the Vespa right here. It'll cozy up just fine. All right, 2 scooters, 1 side. I was hoping to get 3. Get 3 of them in there. But this will do just fine. Now I'll bring the covers back here and gently set them in here so they don't get scratched. I will not have the room with the covers on, so this will work. Watch for more Vespa videos next spring. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye-bye.